I like doing evil laughs. They're pretty fun, I gotta say. I like, sending like a bit of a menace. Like a villain towards the rest of the universe. For whatever reasons that I don't quite understand. Yeah. Ugh. Jeez. Oh, my stomach hurts. I haven't eaten in like the 8 hour. No. It's been like 8 hours since I've actually eaten something that I've been awake the entire time. Anyways, just gives me more energy and motivation to take over the world. I don't know if that was a good transition or not. That also might have been a little bit loud. I don't know. I might see if I can tone that down a little bit. Just dial back the volume or something. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to check the Discord for the super cool thing that I'm auditioning for. There's nothing there. I don't know. I feel like I could do like good grunts. Like somebody were to get hit, like punched in the face, like ugh! I don't know. Like if they get hit in the gut, they have like a I don't know. I feel like I'm good at making like various kinds of sound effects for some reason. Cracked my finger and I hit my freaking headphones with my stupid hand. Oh, I need to stretch my wrist. I kind of forgot what I was doing here, actually. Oh, wait, no, I remember. I remember what I was doing. I was recording a little evil laugh. Now I've turned into Mario. Wahoo! Well, you know what they say. Gambit never folds! That was also kind of loud. I might have to tone that down. I should, make some new preset of settings for when I'm screaming. That would be a good idea, probably. Yeah. But do you know if the Lord Icon does bonus damage? I wouldn't know, because I don't have the freaking Lord Icon yet. I'm at level 18. I need to get to level 20. Anyways, I guess I'll just do one more evil laugh, and then I'll cut this short. This is getting kind of long, actually. So I guess I'll give this a good, I'll try another style of evil laugh. Good. How precious. That was weird. I wonder what kind of villainous voices I could do. There's like the deep, dark, and mysterious kind of guy. And then there's like the little kind of high-pitched, little bit of gravel in the throat type of man, you know? I don't know who... I swear, that sounds like a character that already exists. I can't remember it. What does this character sound like? Even I can't tell. I don't know. I may or may not actually just be going nuts. I probably am. Gregory, do you see that small vent in the corner? You need to vent, Gregory. I know it will be hard for you to be sus, but you must do it, Gregory. Whatever. I might as well post this to my YouTube channel. It's not like I'm going to be doing anything with it anyways. I might cut out the evil laugh parts and maybe submit that to my audition thing, because I want to be a villain. Because being a villain is pretty cool. At least that's what I would say, is if I have ever actually been auditioned or hired for any kind of voice acting thing ever in the past history of my life. However, yeah, I don't know. I'm just hoping that I can get something. Maybe I'll record something for one of the smaller parts just in case I don't get the villain. Which, I'm not entirely sure if I can handle that responsibility. But anyways, I could probably make it work. I'll just have to give up school. It's fine. I can be a high school dropout. Whatever. Yeah. I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing here now. Because I'm getting a little bit bored of just sitting here. Oh, that thing on my pants is unbuttoned. The pants that are hanging up here. Let me button that back up real quick. There we go. Okay, that's all better now. Don't even worry about it. Don't give it a sweat about it, huh? Yeah, you know what they say about Johnny Boy over here. He's always making pizzas the wrong way. Puts the sauce on top of the cheese. Who even does that, huh? I'm just switching up accents. I'm switching nationalities as I speak, quite literally. No, I do think I can do a fairly good British accent, actually. I mean, I wouldn't say it's good. Definitely couldn't pass off as a British person. But, if you needed one, I could probably do it. And, I could go a little bit higher, do more like Ferb. I forgot what I was talking about. Pardon. Pardon me. So says Homer Simpson. Don't worry, that wasn't me farting, that was making a farting noise effect with my tongue and the bottom of my mouth. I don't know. Is this even picking up any of the things that I've been saying for the past 2 minutes? Because all the lines are looking like real flat and not squiggly like they should be. That might be a little bit concerning, but you know what? I'm going to hope that it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. It's not like anybody's even going to really care about this unless I end up showing it to somebody, in which I do. I probably will get executed on the spot. I'm also kind of moving around and turning all over the place. I'm kind of going a little bit insane in this little closet here of mine. You know what? At least I have my shirts and my brother's shirts and my 5 or 6 different choir outfits and my 3 jerseys and my ties and my lightsabers and all the other friggin' crap that I have in here to be with me or something. Yeah, see, like that. It's just good. Oh my gosh! All the little lines are ending up getting a little bit flatter and flatter because I'm not looking at the microphone while I'm talking, and I'm turning my voice away by turning my body away, and therefore my voice isn't getting picked up by the microphone, and it's not really registering onto the sound thing that's connecting the computer. If you understood that, congratulations. You might be able to hold up a conversation with me if I really know what I'm talking about, and I start to ending up to go a little bit fast, kind of like this. But I also do end up kind of stuttering a lot when I speak, especially if I'm going a little bit fast, because I take all these little breaks and pauses to, make sure that what I'm actually saying makes sense and that I'm actually getting the words out what I mean to say. I have coins here. There's a little box of coins that I have. It's a fairly heavy box of coins. I know what we're gonna do. That was stupid. Oh my gosh. Patty the Platypus. That might have also sounded stupid. I don't know. I don't even care to hear this back. I'm either gonna delete it or I'm gonna upload it. If I upload it, maybe I'll send the link to it to the people on the audition thing that I'm doing, because I want to get hired for at least something. Because, that'd be cool to have at least something, if anything at all, on my resume if I want to end up being a voice actor at some point in the future. But, I can't do that unless I actually get hired or anything. But I can't get hired for anything unless I have stuff on my resume. But I can't get stuff on my resume unless I'm hired for anything. And I can't get hired for anything unless I have stuff on my resume. It's a little bit of a... Oh, somebody texted me. Hold up. That's funny. What was I saying? I kind of forgot. I'm a bit of a stupid little idiot, aren't I? It's not a very British thing to say of me, but, whatever. I don't care. Somebody texted me again. Maybe it was the same person. Or was my father? No, it's the same person. Whatever. He was talking about, math thing. The little equation where it makes a heart on a graph. Like an XY graph. Whoa. That didn't feel good. Whatever. This is already 10 minutes. I could back exactly 10 minutes, actually. Well, I feel like poop right now because I haven't eaten in a long time. Then I drank a Sunny D to try to calm my, churning stomach. But, that did not help apparently. So, you know what I'm going to do real quick is that I'm going to go to the bathroom. And then maybe once I'm done in the bathroom, I'll come back in a little bit just to see if I can, get a few more words out before I end up closing this up for the day. And I have to work on my schoolwork before I get into my summer schools. That way I can have 3 periods tomorrow during the school year. Yeah, congratulations if you understood any of that. Taking a quick break, but I shall be back momentarily. And welcome back, my and welcome back, my guys, gals, non-binary pals. I'm back from my quick little pit stop, and I also realized that my mouth is super dry, so I got myself a little drink of water. Whew. Mamma mia. Anywho, yeah. So I've returned from a short little break. Welcome to the amazing digital circus! I feel like that was really loud. I probably shouldn't have screamed that loud directly into the mic. Let me step back a little bit and then try that again. That way it doesn't peak so high. Welcome to the amazing digital circus! I feel like that was a lot better. Maybe. Joker, where is she? Oh my gosh. Joker, where is she? Joker, where is Rachel? Ugh. Gosh, fine. Sorry, I'm just pulling out my phone. Thought I felt something, a little buzz or something. I don't know. Oh, I just realized I'm not home alone. My brother and my sister are still here. Yeah, whatever. What do I care? Yeah, they're probably just on the TV or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not like they're listening to me or anything. If they are, what? I don't care. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what else I could do that I have to talk about here right now. But, like, just hear me out on this. Imagine, just imagine you got a low taper fade. I'm gonna krill myself for that one. That was cringe. Not quite as cringe as the low taper fade. Yeah, Anyways, I kind of lost the entire point of what I was supposed to be doing with this here. Oh, wait, no, I just remembered it. I started recording this because I wanted to do the little evil laugh thing that I did around the beginning. And then I kind of got carried away while the mic was... Oh, whoa, that was weird. Yeah, I kind of just got carried away with the mic still going. So, yeah, I guess that led to whatever the heck is happening right now. I wonder how long I could keep this running. How much battery does my computer have? It's at 37. Uh-oh. It was at like 47 when I started this. It's probably not good. Well, hold up. Let me ask the Discord real quick. Oh, the lines. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Nice. Let's see. What are the other lines here? Immortal 1, Immortal 2, Immortal 3. Guards 1 and 2. Yeah, that's the guy that I tried out for. Yeah, like half the roles for this thing are women, or at least females. So that's like a no-go for me. That's not my zone, It's not my flow, if you get my drift. Or even if you don't get my drift, you can probably understand what I'm saying, Just because listen to how deep and sultry and buttery smooth my voice can get. But mostly the deep part, because that's what kind of prevents me from doing a lot of the things. Yeah. But it also can help me do a lot of things, because it's really fun to have a deep voice. because if I act a certain way online, well, okay, no, that sounds weird. Given the way that I act online when talking to my friends and other groups of people that I occasionally interact with, usually it's not expected for me to have such a deep voice, you know? It's kind of the thing to where, like, how at the end of a movie the cranky old grandma character starts busting it down to whatever song they have playing during the credits? Or, something similar to how, like, randomly the old person is like an insanely good kung fu fighter and they take down a bunch of bad guys while the hero does whatever. They'd go do crap. I mean, it's kind of like that, but, I could also go a little bit high. I could pull a Mickey Mouse. Like a, haha! Hey there, Toodles! What's our masker tool for today? A minigun? Well, if you say so. But, I'm an idiot, though, so, whatever. I guess these three Immortals lines are, perhaps it's time we had a leader that wasn't a crystal. Yes. Perhaps it's also time we had a home that wasn't an abyss. Perhaps it's time we took over the Dragon Realms. I mean, it's alright. I don't know. Maybe I'll retake those by themselves and send them in. I don't know. I think the Guards 1 and 2, Guard 1 whispers through his teeth, "You weren't supposed to say that, idiot!" Guard 2, we're supposed to imprison any humanoids found here. I have a feeling Guard 2 was supposed to go before Guard 1. Like, we're not supposed to imprison any humanoids found here. You weren't supposed to say that, idiot, Like that. I guess I'll retry the villain that I tried out for. This guy's name is Abyss. Like a void. Abyss. Abyss. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot what this thing was for. Like, what it was called. I kind of feel bad now. Mate. I'm crying. Crap. Oh my gosh, why is my mind blanking? It's what? Oh my gosh. I cannot freaking remember what it was called. The Realms. What is it? Oh my gosh, it actually might be going nuts. Hang on, let me see if I can re-find the name of this thing, because I might be going insane. I swear. I had it. Oh, wait, is it just called that? Oh, yeah, it is just called The Realms by Peacekeeper on YouTube at Yin Yang Dargan. Yeah. Quite coolio, though. Anyways, what was I gonna do? I was gonna try it for the, I was gonna redo my, this one. There it is. I found it. Don't worry about it. I found it back. Yin and Yang won't be a problem. Don't worry your little head, Immortal. I've been outside of the Abyss for extended periods of time. I know how weak those puny little dragons are. I don't know. I feel, that wasn't my best work. It's fine. Whatever. None of this is gonna be my best work. I'm just freaking yapping my tail off. See, when does she get back? It was like 2 days before we actually start hearing back from the creator of this whole thing about, what's actually gonna go on with it. Yeah. Anyways. I hope I get something. Anything, really. Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm still not feeling too well. Oh, mamma mia. Maybe I should make a Discord server. I feel like that might be a little bit fun. I mean, I know I don't have like a fan base of any kind here, but you know what I do want to do at some point in the somewhat near future is I want to start to stream, and then maybe once I start to stream, and I get a little bit more of a following and popularity and people like, you know, I don't know, my mind's blanking. I'm forgetting words. Somebody just shoot me in the head with a water pistol. My mouth is still so dry. Oh, I hate this. Maybe it's because I'm talking so much. I don't know. It could just be my medicine, but I think that's one of the side effects. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I don't know why I'm talking about my medicine. Whatever. I'm probably still gonna upload this anyways. I don't care. I can say I have medication for my acne, and it makes my mouth and my skin very dry all the time. It's been kind of a pain to deal with, but it's a lot better than having a face that looks like it was poked with needles and then set on fire with the flames of the sun itself. And then also like grilled on a barbecue for like 2.5 hours. Ugh. What stim's gonna have? Oh yeah, I just got done playing Marvel Rivals with Cyclops. He released today, so that was cool. I tried him out in the practice range. Then I played a few rounds, but everybody kept insta-locking him just because he's a new character. It's kind of like it was with Devil Dinosaur, but I feel like this was worse because everybody wants to do DPS, and the one time everybody wanted to tank was when they dropped a new tank. And now that there's a new DPS, everybody's just going to try their hardest to insta-lock the new DPS. I played one of the 18 versus 18 matches. Well, I played a few of them, actually. The most I counted was one team had 12 Cyclopses on one team. It was kind of nuts. But, I mean, it's understandable. It's a new character. There's a lot of hype around him. He's been like, people have been wanting him for quite a while now. So, the hype is understandable. I totally get it. But, just kind of disappointed. The hype's probably going to be gone in like 2 or 3 weeks. I should get a water bottle in here. I have a water bottle in my room, but it's empty. Whatever. I don't care. You know what I should really try doing is just try to speak, or at least when I record things, is try to speak in a little bit of a higher tone. That way it can, seem a little bit more cheery, brightful, a little upbeat, besides my normal kind of lower monotone-ish, kind of bored of everything. Get out of my face. I got places to be, things to do, people to see, women to meet, be friends with, men to meet and be friends with. Have a briefcase in my hand, get out of my way, I'm trying to get to work type voice. But, if I talked a little bit higher, then maybe it could seem like, I'm just a friendly, chill little guy, like a cartoon character, because that's kind of what I strive to be. Because I also love animation. Animation is amazing, and I love it. It's the best form of media possibly ever because of the amount of things that you can do with it, and the giant umbrella that it has over it. It's amazing. I love it. And so, sounding a little bit more upbeat will probably give me a little bit more of that cartoon character vibe, which might be, what some people are looking for if I try to audition for anything else in the future. Oh, my mouth is so dry. Oh, this is torturous. I kind of run out of things to talk about by now. It's been a long time since I've done one of these yapping things. I can't remember when the last time was that I did one. Yeah, I don't care. Whatever. I wondered. Well. Oh, I got an email. Oh, this is my dad. Anyways, I I don't know. I can't think of anything else that I could want to do here besides like warm ups. I don't have any warm ups or like songs. I also don't have any songs. Uh, or I could do like rapping. I like rapping. I'm not too good at it, but I like it. Let me look up the lyrics to something real quick. Here, you know what? Let me look up modern major general lyrics of the song. Oh, it's a PDF. Bleh. Whatever. I'll just say that I am the very my throat's doing weird stuff again. Hold up. I am the very model of a modern major general of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the vice historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theory, I'm teeming with a lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Let me try that up a little bit. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and animalculus. In short, matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. Yeah, I don't really ever memorize that first little blurb. I know our mythic history, king authors, and Sacaradox. I answer hard acrostics of a pretty taste for paradox. I quote an elegiacs. Oh, crumbs of helioglob. Okay, I'm done with this. There's too many big words. Whatever. I like the song, though. It's fun. It's a little bit of a good warm-up. Sometimes I'll just be standing there and I'll go, I am the very model of a modern major general. I am information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the vice historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. Very well acquainted with some matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. Binomial theory. I am teeming with a lot of news. Many true facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Now I always forget what this line is. I know I literally just looked at it, but I closed the tab and I'm too lazy to reopen it. I feel like I'm sighing a lot. My mom says I have good sighs. Like exasperated sighs. Like a you know, like those. Yeah. Oh shoot, this is 27 and a half minutes. Jeez. Well, really quickly, I might just look up one more thing. You know, this is like you're hearing a voice that's inside of my head because I'm kind of just talking about whatever gets in my freaking mind as soon as it comes in there. My mind is blank a lot of the time. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm kind of done with recording this. I'll probably just, do evil laughs or like chuckles or grunts or stupid sound effects that, somebody might need for something at some point in the future. I feel like my dream job would be 3 jobs, which would be a voice actor, a Foley artist, and an animator. And I think those 3 things would be amazing. And then if I could like do streaming and gaming along with that, that would be even better. And I would never have a sad day in my life because every day would be amazing because I'd either get to voice act, I'd get to Foley art. Yeah, that's a term. I just made it up. I'd either get to voice act, Foley art, animate, stream, or game every single day. Besides probably weekends. Maybe I'd spend those like at the gym or something. Or like grocery shopping. I don't know what adults do. I don't want to be an adult. I'm scared of it. Anyways. Oh, I should probably put something nutritious in my stomach. And maybe also take a nap. I haven't slept in a while. I haven't had good sleep in a while, anyways. But I haven't actually slept in like 14 hours at this point. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end it here.